There's a silent thief that steals more dreams than failure ever could. It doesn't break down your door or pick your pocket. It simply whispers one single, seductive word in your ear: later. And so many of us, blessed with talent and brimming with potential, fall for its trap. We delay, we drift, we tell ourselves there's always tomorrow, until one day we wake up and realize the greatest opportunities of our lives have already passed us by. This story is for anyone who knows they're capable of more, but keeps putting it off. In a bustling city, there lived a young man named Ryan, whose mind was a gift. He was the star of his class, the one all the teachers pointed to as a shining example of brilliance. But for all his intellectual horsepower, Ryan had a critical flaw, a deep disrespect for the clock. Instead of sharpening his mind, he would let hours dissolve into a digital haze of endless videos, mobile games, and casual hangouts. His parents, seeing the storm clouds gathering, would plead with him, "Ryan, time is a currency you can only spend once. Waste it now, and you'll be in debt to regret for the rest of your life." But he'd just flash a confident grin, brushing it off with, "Relax, I've got this. There's plenty of time." Then came the day of reckoning, the final exam results, and the name everyone expected to see at the top of the list was buried in a sea of mediocrity. Ryan hadn't just slipped, he'd plummeted. A wave of shock rippled through the school. His teachers' proud smiles were replaced with looks of deep disappointment, and the friends who once looked up to him now struggled to meet his gaze. He walked home that day under a heavy sky, only to find his parents staring at his report card, their faces etched with a quiet, heartbreaking sorrow. In that moment, something inside Ryan shattered. The reflection in the window was a stranger. "I'm the smart one," he thought, his mind racing. "So how did this happen to me?" That evening, he sought out his grandfather, a retired professor whose wisdom was legendary. With a lump in his throat, Ryan confessed, "Grandpa, I failed, and I don't even know why." The old man offered a knowing, gentle smile. "My boy, your mind is as sharp as ever. The problem isn't your intelligence. It's that you treated your time like it was worthless." Ryan protested, "But can't I just study harder later?" His grandfather slowly shook his head. "No, son. Time is a river. You can never step in the same water twice. Once it flows past, it's gone forever." He leaned in closer. "Let me tell you a story." His voice grew steady. There was a man, a giant of industry named Adam Reed. He was the CEO of a global powerhouse, a titan who built an empire from scratch through sheer force of will and relentless hard work. But once he reached the summit, Adam grew careless. He started believing his own legend and forgot what got him there. He began to trade discipline for comfort. Late mornings bled into aimless afternoons. Important meetings were pushed aside for hours spent scrolling through a meaningless feed on his phone. A trusted advisor finally confronted him, his voice urgent. "Adam, you are squandering your most precious non-renewable resource, time. If you don't correct this course now, the entire ship will go down." But Adam just laughed, a hollow, arrogant sound. "Don't worry so much," he said. "I've earned a break. The work can wait." A few short months later, the cracks began to show. Profits nosedived. His hungriest competitors, sensing weakness, surged past him. Trust within the company eroded until his best employees started heading for the exits, followed by the investors. Adam scrambled, working frantically to plug the leaks, but the dam had already broken. It was far too late. He had lost it all. He found himself sitting alone in the cavernous, empty office that once buzzed with his success, the silence amplifying his failure. It was there, in the ruins of his creation, that he finally understood. His greatest mistake wasn't a bad business deal or a poor investment. His greatest mistake was thinking he had an infinite supply of later. Hearing this, Ryan felt something click deep inside his soul. A profound clarity washed over him. He looked at his grandfather, his eyes filled with a new fire. "I won't be Adam. My story will end differently. It has to." His grandfather placed a comforting hand on his shoulder and smiled warmly. Then you have already made the most important decision of your life, my boy. Treat your time with respect, and there is absolutely nothing you cannot achieve. From that day forward, a new Ryan was born. He crafted a disciplined routine, declared war on his digital distractions, and poured his energy into his work with a ferocious focus. Bit by bit, his grades climbed back up, until he once again stood at the pinnacle of his class. Years later, he became a visionary entrepreneur, known for his innovation and his unwavering discipline. His journey became a source of inspiration for countless others, but he always held one simple, powerful truth at the core of his being, a lesson learned in a moment of painful failure. Time is not just a part of the game, it is the game. And once your turn is over, you never, ever get it back. If this story resonated with you and you feel it could help someone else, please honor it with a like and share. And make sure to subscribe to join us for more stories to fuel your journey. Until next time, be patient with your progress, be grateful for today, and never stop moving forward.